Hi, I'm the Gadget Guru Andy Parr. Coming up, I'm going hands-on with this, the new Yuneec SteadyGrip that's modified to work with the GoPro Hero 4 line. And that's coming up next, right here on Videos by Andy. Okay, let me tell you right up front that this segment is different than my typical segments, and that's because I'm using a different format because I shot out of sequence. Usually I start at the beginning, do the middle, and then the end. Well, we're not doing that today, and the reason is that I've been playing with the SteadyGrip, and I've been doing it in different locations. And as you'll see in a moment, we're going to start in Boulder, Colorado, and then we're going to do a shift to Beaver Creek, Colorado. See, Beaver Creek. I have the hat. I really am here. Well, you'll notice I'm a little raspy. That's because I've been in the Colorado Rockies for the past week. It's dry up here. I'm at high altitudes. I'm up over 8,000 feet. So if I'm a little raspy, bear with me on this one. The rest of the segments is not as bad, but today, sorry about that. What I want to do is to take the SteadyGrip, instead of just trying it once and say, hey, gee whiz, look at this. I wanted to try it in different environments. So in a moment, we're going to jump to Boulder, Colorado. And after that, we're going to go to Beaver Creek. I wanted to really put this thing through its paces using a GoPro Hero 4 and try it in different ways to see how it looks. So you're going to be the judge. So let's get started, and let's go in and go to the segment as I started in Boulder, Colorado. Well, I'm standing here at the halfway point of Flagstaff Mountain in Boulder, Colorado. In fact, you see the halfway house. It's not that kind of halfway house. It means that you're halfway up the mountain. What we're going to do, I'm just going to drive around and we're going to check out the new SteadyGrip. Now, what this is, it's a device that you take your gimbal off of your copter, you slide it in here, and it gives you a gimbal type mechanism so that you can get smoother handheld videos. Now, if you look at their box or their advertising, Yuneec promotes their all-in-one box solution. And let's read together, an aerial and ground image solution. Well, you have the copter for aerial, and this is what gives you the ground solution. Here, I hope this is going to stay in focus. I'll step around. Basically, it's the same SteadyGrip. It's the gimbal mechanism has been modified to work with the GoPro. Here, let me go and just power it on. You'll see when it comes on now. When you go to turn it on, make sure that you first do it on a level surface, because you could get a crooked horizon if you don't. So I'm just doing this for demo, and it's not going to be level, I'll assure you, because I'm not level. Okay? But once it powers on, you're going to have your tilt. There it goes. It's going through its exercises. Notice you have your tilt mechanism. You have a mode button on here. I don't know if you can see that, but we'll try. Let me hold the gimbal steady. A mode button. Now what that does, in the default mode, let me go and put it straight out, and I'm going to step out of the shot so you remember the camera's the star, not me. And you tilt, you notice the camera stays level. You hit the mode button, and when you tilt, the camera gives you more of a movement in here. And the movement is softened, so it should give you a pretty good feel. So now that you know what this SteadyGrip is with the GoPro gimbal, I'll tell you what we're going to do today. I'm going to drive down this mountain. We got some windy roads here. I'm just going to take a little bit of video, just enough to give you an example of what this looks like. Now, to frame the shot, so that you know, you use your iPhone. You use it with the GoPro app. You know, so you have to have your wireless on here, and then it connects to the GoPro app through your phone. You can adjust your settings and all that right here through the phone. It's much less complicated than trying to set this up on the copter, but that's another story that we'll talk about later. So anyway, what we're going to do, enjoy the video. I'm going to throw some music down there. Let's see what this thing looks like. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, I hope you enjoyed Boulder. Now that's one type of video, seeing it from a moving car. Now we're going to jump to Beaver Creek, Colorado, where I'm just outside the Park Hyatt Hotel. They have this very cool area of shopping where you can walk around. Now, I'm just walking at a normal pace. I'm not trying to do anything fancy. Let's see how the gimbal works. Let's go to Beaver Creek. Okay, some final thoughts on using the SteadyGrip with the GoPro. First, let me go ahead and turn it on so you can see a little bit better how this thing fires up here. You know, I like this. In fact, using the SteadyGrip with the GoPro is a pretty good solution. You know, as long as you make sure that you have your Wi-Fi on here, and then you're using the GoPro app, and then you're using your own device, similar how you would use on the SteadyGrip on the other camera, it's a really good solution. Now, I do have a suggestion on this, and that's on the base here. As you know, there's 8 AA batteries. Now, I'm just using lithium batteries. And let me tell you, I use this thing for a few days and probably have, I can't tell you how much, more than an hour of time on that. And remember, you're shooting this. It's not like you can be holding this for days at a time. I still have battery power left, and as you saw, I just powered it up and it powered well. Now, we know that Yuneec is coming out with their next generation of this that's going to have a rechargeable battery pack. I don't have a lot of details on it. I did see it at Interdrone, and you can go back to one of my previous videos from Interdrone and see that. Now, I have a suggestion for Yuneec here. Wouldn't it be nice if this space was able to incorporate this battery. Because, figure, when you get your copter, whether it includes 1 or 2 batteries, you're probably going to be buying extras. If you want this to be a true aerial and ground solution, it'd be nice not to have to worry about extra batteries or recharging AA batteries or having to go to the store to get them. That you just pop out an extra battery, pop this in, and then use it. It is going to add a little bit more weight, but when you deduct the weight of the 8 AA's from this, I'm sure that it's not going to be that much. Now, I have another suggestion, and I put this in a previous video, and I really would like to see this. There has got to be a way to incorporate somehow, whether it's a clamp that comes like this that bolts on, or somehow a standard tripod mount screw. So not only can you put this on a tripod and use it for, again, different solutions, because remember, there are ways that you can get audio out of a GoPro camera as long as you have that port open on the side, and use this and really have this be an all-in-one TV studio. That way you could have true air and ground. There's just a tonnage of accessories for the camera industry that could adapt this, whether it's to a car or other devices that you might need, clamps and whatever. I'd like to see that as a big winner. Now, there's one other thing I need to show you on this, and that's this mode button here. Now, in the default mode, how this works is that when you, and I don't have this fired up right now, when you just control this thumb switch, it tilts the camera up and down. Let's say you put it level, and then if you tilt down, notice the camera's, here, I'll get it back to level here. Okay, here I have it fairly straight for demo purposes. Now if I tilt down, the camera's going to keep it straight. So depending what you're shooting, that's good. I found myself more pressing the mode button once, you get that flashing light. And then as I'm going, and I see things in my viewfinder, as I tilt, and it gives you a nice slow buffered tilt, so your moves are smooth. I found myself using that mode more. And you'll see that a lot, especially in the second set of videos that you just watched, where I'm going through the shops of Beaver Creek. Anyway, that's it for the SteadyGrip. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, questions, comments, opinions, down here. Go to videosbyandy.com. If you want to be kept up to speed on my videos, go to facebook.com/videosbyandy. Just like us. That way, if you're a member of Facebook, and who's not these days, when I put up a new video, an occasional video, I don't do them every day, they'll show up in your feed and you can comment there. You can comment on this forum, you're seeing it right here. The guys who run this forum, great place, so feel free to comment here. Or you can go to YouTube, subscribe to us, I'll have the link up at the end of the video, and you can comment there. I do my best to reply to comments, and sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. If I don't comment right up front, it just means I'm busy or I'm out flying and having fun. For videosbyandy.com, I'm the Gadget Guru Andy Parr, and I'll see you online or with my SteadyGrip walking around.